Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday Night Baseball. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Bob Feller, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
First pitch coming up as the leadoff man Melky Cabrera settles in to get us started.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, left fielder Melky Cabrera.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it. That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. The pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just underway here in Cleveland. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here comes the first pitch. Paul Konerko is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Huffman has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Corey Lupke will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 7 earned runs. Now, was throwing strikes a problem? No, he was around the plates. But the key is don't just throw strikes, throw good strikes. He threw good strikes for hitters to hit. Hopefully he can execute and locate good pitchers' pitches and shut down their offense.
Now at the plate, Kenny
fielder,
Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Stepping in, Brian Camp. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now at the plate, A.J. Metcalf. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
1-0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1 and 2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Into the box, Jake Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One and one, here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And another foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from second, Alomar, rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, number 13. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Saladino. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 2 and the White Sox nothing. Into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. Key guy for me is the catcher. He does such a great job of commanding the running game, whether it's a right-handed hitter or a left-handed hitter. How he positions and controls the game, he's the leader of this team.
Coming to the plate now, Carlton Fisk. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Outside, 3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And the pitch on 2-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Batting 7, shortstop, Tyler.
Digging in
Saladino.
now, Tyler Saladino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, number 22. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Moncada has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking at Yoan Moncada. When this guy was coming out of Cuba and working out, every team was there trying to sign him. But he is a special talent. Big for his size. Big guy. Playing second base and can play a little third as well. But the switch hitter's got some pop.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Huffman. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9th, designated hitter, number 15.
Digging in, number 15. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kenny Lofton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A runner on first with 2 away. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 3-1. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Camp. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And here's Tyler Saladino. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Saladino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
The pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Three and 0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Ready with the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, A.J. Metcalf. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
A.J. Metcalf.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Metcalf is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. One and 2. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Jake Taylor, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. At the plate, Paul Konerko. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Paul Konerko.
Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Chicago, catcher Carlton Fisk.
Ready for another shot now. Carlton Fisk. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 2 and the White Sox nothing. Into the box now, number 13. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borges will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So stepping in, number 22 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Sammy Huffman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Hey, when a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Standing in, number 15. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
First and second now, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in once again, Kenny Lofton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. 1 run scores. The throw to third. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Tommy Kingley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Brian Camp, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this has been a frustrating at bat. He's got to really get his emotions intact. First, he got a call he didn't like. Then he takes an ugly swing, and he finds himself down 0-2. Time to take a deep breath and regroup.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Borges. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, third baseman.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Into the box now, A.J. Metcalf, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera racing back He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping up now, Yoan Moncada. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And here's Tyler Saladino. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. First and second here with nobody out. To 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Peter Borges is on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in, Peter Borges, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. From the stretch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now batting, Roberto Alomar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The catcher, number 8, Jake Taylor.
Ready once again. Jake Taylor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Now in the box, number 22. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
One and 2. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another chance? Paul Konerko. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Oh man, is Mother Nature letting us have it right now. Seems like it's coming down harder than it has all night.
One out, nobody on. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. So a solo shot here for Paul Konerko. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlton Fisk. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Curveball that time, not even close.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. White Sox do pick up 1 thanks to this solo shot by Paul Konerko. Through 5.5, it's the Indians 5 and the White Sox 1. Derek Holland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Derek Holland.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Huffman. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Sammy Huffman.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Here's the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's
15.
One thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Right there for strike 1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
That's a tremendous at bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And that, in fact, is going to get out of play, and a run is going to come in to score. Into the box, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready now, Brian Camp. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, A.J. Metcalf. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Alomar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Jake Taylor. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Jake Petrichka is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. A runner at second, nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 2-2. 3-2 now. Grounded, and this will kick off the third base bag. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Stepping in now, number 13.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in once again, number 22. Looking to kick the extra point here, if you will, and make this a 7-run inning. Here comes the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now. Sammy Huffman looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. A man at third with 1 away. And he gets the call there. 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Sammy Huffman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Riding in once again, number 15. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Ready once again, Kenny Lofton. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We're through 6 full. The Indians on top 12-1. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And here's Tyler Saladino. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
1-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit on the ground to short. Hoffman is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 44, Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Hoffman is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Camp comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Softly hit out to short. Oh, he makes the stop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Metcalf. He's set and the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Camp is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The catcher, number 8, Jake Taylor.
At the plate, Jake Taylor. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his third hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
Into the box now, number 13, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, number 22.
So coming to the plate, number 22. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. Men on third with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here it is on 3-0. And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now batting, Sammy Huffman. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, the first 6 innings, this guy was sharp. 7th inning hasn't been the case so far. He needs to refocus again.
Here it comes, 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up to the plate, number 15. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hard on the ground toward short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 14-1. Here's Melky Cabrera. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second, taken by Alomar. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. At the plate, Paul Konerko. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Here's the 2-1 now to Konerko. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Jose Abreu would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Metcalf comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Tribe lead this one 14-1. Nate Jones comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jones.
Stepping into the box, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a ball 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And now time is called here as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Ready on 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The 2-2 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runners back. Stepping in now, Brian Camp, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. In for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, A.J. Metcalf. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in, Jake Taylor, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
A pause and the 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. Cleveland's out in front, 16-1. Dan Otero comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
61. And Otero.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Lifted in the air to center. Lofton is there. 1 out.
Up next for Chicago, catcher Carlton Fisk.
At the plate, Carlton Fisk. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Striding in, Yoan Moncada. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Two and 2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. On the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
And here's Tyler Saladino, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
16-1 this evening. The Tribe with a big 17-hit attack. Bob Feller earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Corey Lupke couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
4 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.